What's up, everybody? So today we're back in the garage. We got Luke's truck here again. He ended up picking up the first, Japanese style mod. So it is, and I'm sure you guys can tell by the title, is Fender mirrors. So I'm super happy to put Fender mirrors on this truck.
I've been waiting for this for a long time.
Yeah, I mean, those mirrors that are on here, they're so big, they're ugly and stuff. And
they don't exactly stay in place.
And is this like on the 86s only? I'm not sure. I mean, I
think?
I mean,
86, 87? I'm not sure.
Most of the ones you see, they're up here on the windows themselves. But these Fender mirrors that we got, we're going to go ahead and put them up here, probably more towards the front of the wheel well. That seems to look the best from pictures that we've seen. I mean, that's what, more the Japanese style. I've seen people who do them other ways, like they put them way up here in the front, somewhere in the middle and stuff. But I think putting them in between that area will look best. So we'll go ahead and show you guys the mirrors now and let you guys see what they look like. I'm kind of excited for them. So
I am.
So yeah, here is the mirror. It is more of a square style. You're already getting it dirty, man.
I know, sorry.
But here they are. They are like more square, like I said. I think it's gonna really flow in more with the style of the truck, just because the truck is so boxy. Headlights are square and everything, so it really plays in with that. But you guys can see them here. Comes with all the hardware and stuff. I mean, I think you got these off Amazon.
Yeah. And
they are like a universal. So if you guys are interested in these, I'm going to try to link them down in the description below so you guys can get them if you want to try them on your own vehicle. We're going to see how they fit today and see how they work and how they look and everything. So I think the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is pop these mirrors off. Okay, so let's go ahead and pop out these four bolts here. They are 11 millimeter. And basically what we're going to do is just take the mirror off, put these bolts back in, and leave it that way for now. Until we actually get into the bodywork and stuff, then we will go ahead and weld like these holes shut. But for now, we're just going to leave them so it's just deleted. So we just got the mirrors off of the truck. I think it looks really good just having it mirrorless. I mean,
way better.
But the Japanese mirrors I think are going to look even better. So pretty much what I was telling you guys earlier was, as far as these go, where the original mirrors were, I just want to put the bolts back in there. That way we don't get any water or anything inside the door panel. We will be fixing those here in the future when we actually get into the bodywork side of things. We'll probably just weld them shut. But we'll go ahead for now, jump into getting these JDM mirrors installed. So the first thing we need to do, I think, is go and take out the wheel liners so we can access the inside of the fender, because we're going to need to drill our holes and be able to reach the nuts and bolts that go on the inside. So let's go ahead and do that next. Okay, so we just got the first fender liner out, and we also got a huge pile of dirt that just fell out from inside the fender. So if you guys ever do this, you might find quite a little surprise in there. We're going to go ahead and have Luke do the other side and see what we find over there. All right, so you got the fender liner out?
Yep.
Let's go ahead and drop it and see how much dirt comes out of this side. I'm sure it'll be a nice surprise.
You got a collection here. I don't know if they can see that.
Oh my God, I think this side's worse than the other side. Oh my God.
No.
That's a ton.
Wait, there's more.
Oh my God, that's what makes fenders rot right there. That's disgusting.
There's so much in here.
It's such a mess. All right, so we're gonna get this cleaned out and then we'll go ahead and get back into the mirrors. Okay, so we went ahead, got the wheel liners out of the car. Now we're gonna go ahead and jump into the mirrors. Luke and I already went through, disassembled the mirrors from what they were. They had these nuts and lock washers on there. We took those out and then mounted or matched up the plates that go to each one. So this one is, it says right, but it's technically left. I'm thinking the reason they say that is because these are Japanese style mirrors. So technically the right side would be the passenger side over here in the US. So I think that's what it's supposed to mean, but otherwise they line up, they fit properly, and they come with two sets. I'm not sure why they gave us the extra two. I don't know if we need those. From the looks of it, this is just going to go ahead and go there, and then you're going to drill the holes. This will go on the inside of the fender, and then the nuts and washers will go on the inside of there, and just tighten it down. It should hold it in place. So the next step that we need to do is go over to the truck, find the correct spot or area that we want and measure it out. We'll probably throw up like a piece of tape just to make sure it's lined up where we want it to be, and then go ahead and drill our holes. Okay, so we went ahead, we got our mirrors lined up exactly where we want them. In order to do this, I had Luke, you sat in the truck and just kind of eyeballed them to see what would be the best position to see, like, you know, for driving purposes. And this is what we came up with. We have it placed here. You can see we have this line here. This from here to here is 16 1/8 or 41 millimeters. And you guys can just kind of see how it lines up exactly with the wheel. I think it'll be perfect. It's not too far back, it's not too far forward, And we've kind of like played around just with the test fitting, see how it looks against the truck, and I think it's like the perfect spot.
Good.
So next up is the scariest part, where we have to actually drill the hole in the fender. This is the no turning back, so if we screw up, we screw up. But I think we'll be fine. So we just gotta go ahead, mark our holes, and then go ahead and drill them. Okay, so we got our holes marked, and they are already center punched now. So now comes time to drill. We're gonna go ahead and start off with just a small drill bit and work our way up to the size that'll get around this. You nervous?
Very.
You look super nervous.
Very, dude.
This, like I said, is the point of no return. So if you screw this up, it's screwed up. So let's just hope this turns out the way we want it to.
I turn it back. Oh, man.
Oh, the first hole. Oh.
I'm so nervous, man.
All right, so now we'll go to the next size up.
All right.
All right, so we got our holes drilled now, just on this side. We still need to do the other side. Let's go ahead, test, and make sure this fits before we move any further. After that, we need to go ahead and put some paint or something on the inside to keep this from actually rusting, or because it's bare exposed steel. So here we go.
Drops right in.
That's gonna look sick.
That looks good.
So you guys get like a little sneak peek of it, but
On to the next side?
let's go ahead and finish up the other side. All right, so we went ahead, we got our paint in the holes, that way it keeps any kind of moisture condensation out from it because it was bare metal. So next up is now we can finally come down to the last step and go and put these mirrors on. So in order to do this, we already have our little plates here that are gonna sit on top here. The mirrors slide down through the holes like you guys already saw, and then we will go ahead and take our metal brackets here, and they will go on the inside of the fenders, and then you have the lock nuts and washers, and we'll just tighten them down, and then it should be completed. So let's go ahead, jump into this, and get this thing done. Okay, so we just got the mirrors on, wheel liners are back in, so now we can go ahead, flip the camera over, and let you guys see what it looks like. Alright, so now you guys got to see the mirrors on the truck. I'm happy with them. I think they look sick.
Dude, they're way better than OEM. I love these.
They're a lot better. They definitely changed the whole look of the truck. I just think they look so much better. I do think that the truck is missing something. I'm not sure what that is. I mean, we did the render, or whatever, the Photoshop in the previous video where we kind of discussed the newest plans of the truck, kind of going with the DBZ, JDM Majin Buu kind of thing, which we got the mirrors now, so that's completed. We still needed to figure out what color we want, so hopefully here in a future video we're going to do some speed shapes and possibly let you guys pick the color that you guys think would look best on the truck to go along with the theme. But I'm kind of feeling like this truck definitely needs lowered. We got that on the list of plans, and I feel like we should do Fender Flares.
We'll dig around and see what we can find.
I think Fender Flares would be really cool on this truck. I mean, if you guys got any suggestions or know of anything like what flares would fit this truck, throw it down in the comments, let us know. We're going to, like Luke just said, we're going to try to find something that maybe works for this truck. I don't know, just because the arches are so square. But yeah, we're going to keep looking, and we still have to do some other things in the engine bay, like the headers. We need to get headers for that to fix that leak and stuff, because we did the carburetor and all that stuff. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, if you guys like this video and like the way the mirrors turned out, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.